All right. What's going on, guys? Anybody? Everybody? Anybody?
What's going on?
Yeah. Everything's all good. Anybody watch that soccer match?
Yep.
Yeah. That was a pretty exciting game. That was a pretty exciting game. I'm not much of a soccer person, but I got to tell you what, soccer interested me this time around. Um, it was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Rocky Berry says he's going to catch us. He's on home time. He's going to catch. Going to catch us early in the morning on his way to Glover, New York. All is well, going well. Stay safe, my friends. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's see here. The wife says, congratulations to Spain. Hi, handsome rabbit and rabbit fellows. Thank you, baby. Sean Rose says, good evening, everyone. And here's a newbie. Mr. Fry Tater started Friday, I believe, and is getting his first load in the morning. Congratulations, buddy. Glad to have you in. We've talked a lot in the last couple of days. JFP 63 Transport. That's a lot of freaking numbers right there. Good evening, sitting in El Paso Terminal. JFP 63 Transport. I hope I can remember that one. Good to see you in. Never seen you in here, I don't think. And Timothy Thompson's in the house. Good evening, everybody. Thanks, buddy. And yes, you are part of the club now, Fry Tater. Sean Fairman says checking in from Kittery, Maine. That's the state that I haven't been to. I'm down to 2 states, Maine and Washington State. And I was literally, 100 yards or so from Washington State on this past travel that I had this past week, but didn't make it into Washington. And the wife says, welcome, Fry Tater. I love that name, Fry Tater. It's awesome. Hey, flying fellas. That's Chris Wellesley. Hey, Chris, how are you, buddy? Hope things are well. We talked earlier today. Diabetic trucker. Hey, James, finally out of the hospital. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend cancer. Yeah, I am so sorry about that, buddy. Man. Whew. And always famous Mr. Trey with the Ike little avatar. Who's that? Ike Turner. I think. Love the Ike Turner avatar. That's always classic. Better watch out. Tater rolling out in AM. Yeah, Tater's going to be rolling, all right. You're going to be like a what's the little round tater? What's it called? Come on, guys. What's the round French fry?
Hash brown.
Tater tot. You're going to be like a tater tot.
Oh,
I had
man.
I was wondering what you're talking
cartoon character or something.
like that. What, Jonah?
I thought you talking about a cartoon character or something.
Michael Shepard's in the house. Hey, y'all. Hey, Michael. Mr. Trey said, been busy the last 2 months. You know, I've been busy all except for last week. As y'all know, truck was down. I'm going to try and do a video either tonight or tomorrow, try to talk about it. We talked about it in the live last weekend. We talked about it on Monday's live with Steven, but I'm going to put an official video. I got a video that's uploading right now as we speak, showing inventory in Greer. That one will probably be a hit. Everybody likes the truck videos, so keep an eye out. It should be out later today. Bacon and Bourbon's in the house. Hello from Colorado. Yeah, just left the Colorado area. Florida Chris is in the house. Evening. Hey, Florida Chris. How are you, buddy? Glad you're here. The Summer Terminal in Washington is Sumter Terminal in Washington is small. Never been to that one. I've been to Troutdale, but I've never been to the Washington Terminal. Troutdale ain't much bigger. Welcome, Fry. This is Sean Rowe. Spain came on top. Argentina and Messi very overrated. I agree. And Florida Chris says, Mr. Potato Head. All right, guys. Jonah, how was your week, buddy? You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I had a pretty good week this week. I probably had about 2,200 miles for the week. And I grossed a little over 4,000 for a little about 44,000. 4,400 this week.
Okay.
And for the week. Probably by the time I deliver the load tomorrow and then pick up and come back to Jacksonville, I'll be over $4,000 for the week.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
What about you, Christopher?
I've done 2 or 3 loads so far, but I had to get 2 new steer tires put in last week, so kind of like, didn't make a whole lot of profit the week before. So this week, this kind of slowed me down a little bit, but I'm still I'm in the positive. That's all I gotta say. So,
all right, Mr. Sloot.
Doing pretty well. By Wednesday, I should have almost 5,000 gross for this coming check. Other than that, 70 is really low.
All right, good deal, man. Mr. Aaron.
My week's been a little rough, but I also took some time off on home time and just came back out a couple days ago.
Okay.
Unfortunately, where I live, there's just not a lot of loads going right now.
Gotcha. Did you look at the load board here in the last few hours? It's populated pretty well right now.
Yeah, they're all the loads are delivering after the cutoff though. So I'm trying to find at least, I got 2 for this pay period. I'm trying to find at least 1 more to pad put a little bit of cushion on my pay. If not, if nothing pops up by tomorrow morning, then I'll grab one of those ones that go out to the middle of the country that pay really well.
Well, you gotta love having a stupid sometimes. Oh, getting shut my door. Mr. James, what about you, buddy?
That's all right. Not the greatest, but I'm still here.
You get your truck situation worked out yet?
Goes in the dealer on Monday in Ocala.
Okay. So I'm taking it you didn't have a good week at all then.
No, I'm not since the truck's been acting up here real bad lately now. So.
Bear with me, guys.
the yard jockey's still running around here in Greer. I'm surprised. It's after 7?
Hey.
They just moved a trailer right in front of me.
The night that we were both there, he was running around.
I know. Yeah, I know they're open on Saturdays and Sundays, but I didn't think they're open this late.
You should see all the trailers out in Richmond, Virginia that's all damaged. You got 25s out there. They're like gone.
Wow. They got rid of that training area in the back, so now that's all parking back there.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. Shannon, what about you, buddy?
Well, I'm back in the positive, and I don't know, 1,800 miles. I'll have probably a day cushion. So I don't know.
Did you have some brake
crack $6,000? Yeah, remember last about 30 days ago, I had that flat tire on the front steer, and it did damage the air lines and all that stuff up under the passenger side. So I had to have some work done over at Greer, had to get another tire. And then I had to get a tire the other day in Atlanta on the driver front side. So yeah, I'm about ready to go and turn this truck in. But I'm out the negative though. That set me back when I broke down last month. So I'll close out probably this week right around $6,000. That's what I'm estimating.
So when you picked out your truck, did you get to go through the little booklet of colors with Michelle? Did you get to go through the colors?
Well, yeah, she showed me the little swatches, but I contacted Kenworth or whatever that place is called, MHC. Is it MRC or MRI or something like that? Yeah, so I contacted them and got a build sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I picked my color from them.
So what's the color called that you picked?
Radiant red.
Radiant red.
So it looks almost like a maroon. Yeah, it kind of has some metal flake in it.
Same word we all use.
Looks real good.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of like the maroon one. It's kind of like the maroon. I bet you it's kind of like the maroon color that's right across from you, James. That KW. Isn't there a maroon one right? Maroon red one.
That's what I'm thinking.
You two must be in Greer
at night,
together.
At night it looks maroon.
Yeah, me and James are in Greer.
I went with Speed Yellow. Is what it's called. Speed
Right,
Yellow.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
I'm like Lightning McQueen. Speed.
I'm just hoping they give me another truck. I don't care what color it is.
Well, they got a I don't want to say it by its name, but they got a. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. They got a hot pink one for you. How about that?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Anything to get me out of this junk.
Well, we know you will, Aaron. Oh, you will. You'll rock out anything. That's weird.
Or you get a new great.
But I don't see it happening. So
You're up there where all the weirdos are from. I spent.
Can you imagine though? I get a hot pink truck, then I come on the live wearing my hot pink shirt.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Weird in Oregon, man. Let me tell you. Did you, Aaron? Did you see the little cartoon that I put up yesterday with the circus freaks?
Yep.
That's funny. The circus freaks. You know, the bearded lady and the man that looks like a lion. They're all sitting there, and the owner of the circus says, "Yeah, we can't use you guys anymore. You're not weird anymore."
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny to me, man. But it's so true. You know, it is so true. Oh shit, we lost Shannon. What happened, man? What happened to you, man?
All right, let me see. How do I sound now? Do I sound choppy or anything?
No.
Fine, man.
Okay. I had to hook up to the Wi-Fi. It booted me, but I'm back.
We'll get rid of you. There you go. All right.
Man, that ain't no better.
Let me get these comments. Been to the Troutdale Terminal as well. It's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than. I've never been to Sumter, so I don't know, but it's still small.
Sumner is super packed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, and Chris made us aware, and I don't know if y'all know it or saw the text, but Greer did a lot of cleaning out I guess this past weekend. Their lot is free. It's clear now.
Yep.
Wow.
Ocala like it look better too.
Does it really?
Yeah, I was down there the other day, and it was looking good.
Yeah, the training area here in Greer is totally gone, and you could pull all the way up against that fence, way in the back.
I think
Nice.
I think you and Chris. I think you guys are like time travelers, and you all just like going to the terminals. You know, for the,
I'm always by one.
Well, why would I go?
Most of the time.
Why would I go sit at a Love's or a racetrack on Friday afternoon and not get anything until Sunday and it's 100-degree heat when I can go in the damn terminal and take a shower and relax?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be in the truck all freaking weekend.
you go in there and order some Uber Eats, can't you? And get you some big old fat pork chop. With the,
when I was Spinks and when I was Spinks, me and you, when I was Spinks and got
Yeah.
pork chops and then I got Walmart delivered my food, so
Yeah.
I had that
and
done
you know
today.
what? I got a waffle talking to me after the show. Do you hear me? We're going to go over to the Waffle House. Waffle's already talking to me, man.
Yeah, so we went to Starbucks, then we went to Spinks, and then we walked back, and now we're gonna go to Waffle House. We're gonna get our exercise in tonight.
Okay.
It's one place I've never been. I've been around them, but I've never actually gone in and tried it.
A Waffle House?
A Waffle House, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude,
Man.
you got to
Hey,
get that bowl. They got a breakfast bowl that's out of this
Oh, yeah.
world.
You're not living life, man.
You gotta go on a Friday night with all the action happening.
Yeah,
Right.
all the drunks.
It's
go
a
in there.
it's a Waffle House right across the street from me right now.
Yeah, so you go after midnight on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go out to midnight on a Friday night. Shoot.
All right, be careful.
White Castles or Waffle Houses. Yep.
You
Yeah.
might, if you go on a Friday night like he's talking about, you might want to take your fucking gloves with you, man. You might be getting in a fight with Conor McGregor or something, man. There's people in there at nighttime, don't they?
Yeah,
At least you think they're
It's like
badass.
going to Denny's at 3 a.m.
yeah.
I've done that.
I've done that, yeah.
Speaking of
When I
three,
went,
I had to wake up some truck drivers this morning because they had us blocked in at the Loves where we were at.
Wow.
Said, guys, get up. Gotta go. Gotta go. I talked to, it was South Carolina Loves. It was right before you get there. And I'm sorry, was it South Carolina? No, it was Alabama. And I I told the young lady I said, I guess I got to do it myself to make these truck drivers move. She's like, what do you mean? I said, look over at the Catskills. They're piled up over there, blocking all these trucks in. She's like, I can call a cop for you. I said, nah, let me see what happens.
Call the cops. Oh,
Dang.
I'm like, let me see if I can get them to move. If they're cool, then we're fine. I woke up the trainee because he's a pretty muscular guy. I woke up the trainee. I said, dude, keep an eye on me, man. I'm getting ready to wake these guys up just in case they want to get bad. Oh, man. Sean Rose says, I will finish with about 2,000 miles. We're going to gross $46.80 for the week. Not too shabby, Sean. I think I'm going to be somewhere with the truck broke down, a 34-hour reset, and all the negative shit that I had. I'm going to be right at $8,000 for the week. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think it's too bad.
No.
The smooth operator says, let's go the money talk. We actually talked money at the very beginning, brother. If you want to know what we're making, we talked about it already. The only one that didn't was me, and I just told you what I did. Trey says, I've completed a 2676 load, a 1770 load, delivered tomorrow, 829, 640, and finished with 998. Should be a good week, yeah. My load out to Oregon paid almost $4,000, and the load coming back was like 3,700, and I was down to Texas. And then, with everything that I've done, everything's big money. Big money.
I was kind of wishing I was in Vegas earlier this week. A couple days ago, they had a load going from Vegas to Topeka, Kansas for paying $3,900.
Wow. Did y'all see the load going from like the Los Angeles area going all the way up to like somewhere? I think York, Pennsylvania. It was like $8,100, dude.
Oh wow.
80. It's like almost $4 a mile. Not quite, but almost.
How much did it weigh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was 21,000, 22,000 pounds.
A lot of those Southern Cal loads are where it's at right now on the West Coast. I talked to the weekend dispatchers here, telling them my frustration about coming out on the road and having issues. And they're like, well, let's try to get you down to Southern Cal. And everything that would send me down there was delivering after the cutoff. But they're like, well, you'd be set up next week. If you did it, we could get you down there, and then you could get one of those really high-paying loads out of Southern Cal.
Shannon, are you one of those guys that don't like to haul heavy loads?
I try to the best of my ability. I look for the biggest dollar amount, the lightest load, and the quickest delivery. Hey, I like them one stops. Pick it up today, drop it off tomorrow if possible. If not, I mean, I'm not staying away from nothing right now, but I'm not a big fan of no heavy loads.
I actually don't mind the heavy loads. Give me the heavy loads, especially if they pay.
Me either. I mean, that's what I did out for the 4th of July weekend. Came from Idaho all the way to Maryland, over $4,000 right there on that one load, which was about 43,000 pounds. Those big old paper rolls that everybody hates.
Yeah, I haul some of them down to Tampa.
What I got right now going to Michigan.
I'll haul paper loads every day. It don't matter to me.
Oh, that place in Tampa.
Hate is the fucking beer loads. Those beer loads, all the stupid shit you got to do to get there. You know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, then they don't pay enough, especially out of Colorado. They just don't pay enough.
Yep.
So Chris said
they mug you in Colorado too. You get to that scale and it'll be overweight.
Yeah.
Chris, that's another reason.
Hello.
Huh?
That's what I got as a beer load out of Elkhorn, Virginia to Jacksonville, $1,400.
Chris Wellesley says that he did 37.20 on the week so far. 3 more loads to go. James, you're making me dizzy, buddy. I don't know what you got going on. Woo! Hey, I feel like I'm smoking a noob or something.
Yeah, I did a paper load down in Tampa the other day. The international paper. Oh, they real quick down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that load of paper that I took over. I was telling the rabbit that I was like, I'm just surprised I'm coming from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast with this thing. Isn't there paper plants over there that bring them their paper? And come come to find out, it's a specialty paper that only the West Coast plants make.
Oh.
So it's one of those really good loads.
Must come from the big ass redwood trees or something, you know.
Yeah.
So Trey says, I have my little loop I run, and I take a reset on Wednesday. Okay, that's what it's all about, guys. It's finding you a loop. Do something. The two guys up there at the top of the middle, man, they got it figured out. Francis says, good evening, folks. Hey, Francis. Average is 2,000 miles a week, 4 to 3.5 to 5 gross, not too shabby after 2 months. Yeah, that's pretty good. Speaking of which, Francis, what kind of, is that a Corvette? Your Avatar?
Like a bit.
Sure,
Looks like
that's a C8.
Yeah, it's a vet.
To me, it looks like a C7. It could be.
No,
a C8.
look how short that hood
That's
is. That's a
C8.
C8.
So Francis, did you get everything worked out all right with the lumper last night?
Fly Guy says, what's up, Fly Rabbit? I'm still with F2F on track to gross 12,000 this week. That's awesome, dude. Very good. Just remember, your 12,000 is like us making like 8,000 to 9,000 here. Still, your mileage or percentage still. Oh, he's percentage.
That's Francis. Yeah.
Yeah, he's percentage. He's answered himself there. Same, I like the percentage way more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Less miles. Less miles.
You know what? I don't like the light on. What the hell's wrong with me tonight?
We can see you without the light.
I like the light. Makes me
Hey, Shannon, did you get that text I sent you?
Ooh, just now?
About 5 minutes ago, or a couple minutes ago.
Shannon's only got one device, so he'll have to turn it off and come back. Look at that. He's even frozen. He's
frozen now.
There. James, are you even awake?
Yeah.
Do I need to call the corner? No. Okay.
Did you see that high paying load there, Shannon?
Yeah, I ain't messing with it. I'm squared away right now. I'm good.
That's the one I sent to the group. That's $4.67 a mile. That Savannah to Ocala.
Skyline says, "Hey fellas, hey buddy, how are you? I never did mileage on this side. Okay. The smooth operator. The only way to eat it is awful. Absolutely, man. Well, I tell you what. If you don't go to Waffle House and get a waffle, you need to be shot on sight because that's what's going to Waffle House for. I told my trainee the same thing too. We went to Outback Steakhouse earlier. He gets chicken at the steakhouse. I'm like, dude, you need to be shot. You go to the steakhouse to get steak.
Or shrimp or something for Outback.
That does the same shit sometimes. She's going to laugh at me on here. We'll go to a steakhouse or somewhere and she'll get, I don't know. Like we'll go to a seafood place and she'll get a steak or something. You do just the opposite. I laugh at her all the time.
So, hey, I got a question, James.
Yeah.
This deal that's happening on the 22nd of August.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be at that Quaker steak in Columbia, South Carolina, with the bowling alley and all that?
Yeah.
My boy Jonah set that up for us.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's my spot. That's my spot right there.
I stay like 20 minutes from there.
Oh, I gotta get your number. I pull up over there all the time. Yeah, I do my 34s over there. I am bowling. They need a movie theater.
What's that mean? You stay?
Huh?
What's that mean? You stay?
I know. I stay like 20 minutes from there.
I know. What's that mean? You stay?
I live like 20 minutes away.
You say that all the time. I don't even know what that means. You stay there.
That's where his crib is. His tilt is in the area.
Come on, man. You got to learn to
Look,
fly.
then he gonna say, "Wait, what's the crib? What's the tilt? The spot? The Ponderosa?"
Ponderosa.
Just don't be there on a Saturday. Just don't be there on a Saturday during football season, cause they have it all blocked off.
Yes, I've been there. I've been there during football season. Yeah, go inside. They got the little sports bar, and it'd be like 3 or 4 games on it. I was like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
No, I thought they had a road blocked off where you can't Well, you can't
Oh,
get
you
in.
can't get in.
Yeah, I mean, you can get in, but when you try to leave, if you leave, you turn right out the parking lot. Go down to the next side and turn right. It'll take you back to the interstate.
Wow.
So is this a truck stop?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Petro, they have it
It's
like
nice.
doing because the stadium right down the street. The stadium right down the street, like 2 miles down the street, like where the Carolina Gamecocks play, at like 2 miles down the street.
Mm.
But if you're ever there, you can go down. Once you pull out the parking lot, go to the right.
Is that why you're a Gamecocks fan? Because they're right down the street?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm a Clemson fan.
I'm going to be going right through Clemson tomorrow. You know that? I'm going to Seneca, South Carolina.
Oh yeah, you going right by Clemson. You going right by.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I believe there's a Costco warehouse by the Sumter Terminal. I haven't been there in like 5 years. I do remember it being packed. Okay. Did the same. Was at Love's on 65 South Kentucky. Banged on that dude's door. Like there's a cop told him to move. Yeah, that's how I did it. Buddy, get out of here. You shouldn't even be here. Huh? You didn't understand. Huh? You're parked legal, man. Smooth operator. What's it like at Swift Terminal? What's it like at Swift Terminal? Tell us what they do for you. Free coffee, food, showers, gym. Yeah, I mean, everything there. I don't know about the food part. I mean, they got a food kiosk, but
Yeah, you got to pay for it. Food's not free, but they do have free coffee, showers, gyms. Yeah.
sometimes not all terminals have a gym, but most of them do.
Yep.
Yeah, you go to the terminal in Phoenix, they got a full restaurant in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cafe.
Yeah, little cafe. West
Truck,
Valley.
diesel truck. Yeah.
West Valley City's the same. There's a full-on cafe restaurant inside there.
Hey, you talking about Utah, right?
Yeah.
Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salt Lake is nice
I've been
too.
to that one before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trey
All
says,
the other ones I've seen kiosk.
Yeah.
Trey says last month he did 3,400 from South Carolina to Utah. Great run. I drove through the little canyons. Didn't take 70. Okay. All right. So JFP63 Transport. I had to say that right. I got a load out of El Paso. I pick up tomorrow, going over to Atlanta, paying $3,000, weighing about 12,000. Okay.
Check the wind.
12,000 pounds. Shoot, dang. You might get overweight ticket for that.
Coming out there, check that weather.
I usually don't mind heavy trailers unless they're over 44. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I kind of limit 44,000.
Yeah. Yep. My truck ride good when they got about 30,000 on them. My truck ride good.
Yeah. Beer loads. No for me. Never. Yeah, I'm not a big beer load. I try to stay away from them too.
Nah, they pay less.
Hey,
Some of them will pay really well. It depends on where it's going. If it's going out in the middle of nowhere, I have noticed, especially there in Colorado, if it's going out in the middle of nowhere in Montana or something where Swift doesn't have a lot of contracts, the rate is way up. They'll pay a lot to get you to go out there.
Yeah, I will take those beer cans from Tampa. They're light as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a 26 ZR1X. Is that your car, or is that just a picture that you're a dream car? Or being a teenager here, that's your dream car, you know? I used to have Lamborghini Countachs on my wall when I was growing up, but I came to the realization that I would never own a Countach or a Testarossa. So
I don't know. You could get a Testarossa pretty good price nowadays.
have you checked them lately?
No, not lately, but I just know back in the day, that was the car to get.
In the last 5 years, the cheapest Testarossa is like $500,000 now.
Really?
They're more than what they were back in the day. Back in the day, I mean, do you know how much a Testarossa cost back in the day, brand new?
Back then, it was probably right around 60,000, something like that, 60, 65.
A Testarossa for. Yep.
So, seeing how we're talking about all those high-end cars, isn't at least this has been my knowledge, at least, isn't the majority of those high-end cars all owned by Audi?
A lot of them are, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. So, the car in the 80s, the Porsche 959. Remember that car?
Remember what car?
The Porsche 959.
Yeah.
That was excuse me, it was over $100,000 back in the day. That was the most expensive car for a long time until the F40 came out. When the F40 Ferrari came out, it was like almost 200. It was actually like $250,000. That's when the prices.
Wow.
You can't even touch an F40 Ferrari now for $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they only made like 500 of them though too. They didn't make many of them.
As long as they don't do like what Dodge did with the Viper.
Yeah. They still renovating at Edwardsville. I don't know. Anybody know?
Edwardsville.
I know they redid the shower. I know they redid the shower area, but I don't know if they're still working or not. I don't know if they're still working on the different areas or not.
Yeah, they had been working on it for a while. They had to go in there and redo everything. I mean, the whole outside into walls.
Chris Wilson says, I thought Swift forced you to do mileage for 3 weeks before you could go print percentage. You know, they change the goalposts all the time. As of right now, to my knowledge, you can come to percentage.
Didn't it have something to do with whoever your driver consultant is? If they weren't trained yet, you had to do the mileage until they got trained on the percentage side?
Well, we're talking about new hires. They can go anywhere they want to. You know what I'm saying? They can go to anywhere. Yeah. So just if they had to go to a terminal, they had to have it trained, is what you're kind of getting at. All terminals have percentage driver leaders. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I was given the option to start percentage. Yeah. Yep.
No, what we know now, it ain't no conversation now. For a minute, I was stuck on mileage. Then I seen the math. Slide on over.
Says have dedicated for owner operator on the lease side. Yes, they have dedicated for owner operator on the lease side.
Yeah, depends on where you stay at.
You gotta watch which one you go to. There are ones that will promise you the world and then don't really follow through. And then there's dedicated accounts that pay really well that I've talked to from drivers.
So even the smooth operator agrees with me. Stay. You know, it's funny because live is one of those words that can be said so many different ways. You know that? Because you got live and you got live. Like we're doing live right now, but we live in this world. Isn't that wild? The same way. There's a few words that are like that. What's Jonah said backwards?
So what?
What is your name said backwards?
I don't know.
Hana?
Huh?
Hana?
I don't know, I guess.
Hana, where's the J?
I know. I was gonna say, I'm like, what are you?
Hana.
The J is silent. Hana.
How the J silent if you calling him Jonah?
Hana. Backwards. H-A.
Backwards.
Hana. Hano. How about Hano? The J silent.
So then we need to be calling him owner. If the J is silent.
From what I understand, Swift is leasing trucks from Intermodal in Georgia. It could have changed. I was told this was by placement 2 weeks ago.
Trucks for Intermodal.
I don't know. Honestly, why would any? You know, this is the thing, and I think Swift kind of slapped their own hands with this. Why would anybody want to do anything other than percentage right now? I don't get it. Seriously.
Well, there's a post on Facebook that someone has got a day cab, and they're on dedicated doing day cab owner op, and I'm sitting there going, I'm guessing they're making good money being staying local because that's all you can do with a day cab.
If the Phoenix Yards has a dedicated account between Phoenix, Arizona into California and then California back, you can get that done in one day. In one 11-hour shift, and they do a lot of those owner ops that I've talked to from down there. They do that with just a day cab truck.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, honestly, how much money are they making doing that?
According to the one dude I talked to, he said he's grossing over $2,000 a week, and he goes home every night. So, but he obviously, like he said, he doesn't have the comforts of a full sleeper truck, so and whatnot. So
That would get old real quick running that 40 right there. I've done that plenty of times, and
yeah,
after the third or fourth one, especially if that's your weak run, I'd be done. I'd be bored. I'd have to see something else.
So Trey says West Valley's his favorite. He didn't know they had a cafe. So the cafe is in the main building, in the doors in the back. It's to the left. Their food is phenomenal there. We talk about it all the time on here.
they're open until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They take their last order about like 1:30.
I was just getting ready to say I think they close around 4, but he says 2. Gary Harless says hello, y'all. Hey, buddy, how are you? A little behind on comments. They be wanting you to take them heavy loads from voters to get little spot southwest corner of Colorado, going through the turns and long hills. We coming from Oregon through some of the back roads there in Colorado to get down to the Panhandle of Texas. And it's a car I test drove at my side job that I would like to buy, but yeah, those CR1Xs, man, they're expensive. Heavy loads from Golden, yeah.
From Golden, yeah.
OTR with 1. Edwardsville is done renovating. Okay, thank you, buddy. And Michael Fernandez. Hey, guys. Hey, buddy. I hope things are going okay, Michael. Give me a ring tomorrow. Michael says, how's it going? Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get back with you the other day, Michael, when you texted me, man. I just had a lot of things going on. This training thing, guys, just takes a lot of energy and a lot of time out of you. Mr. Hey No. Oh,
The J is silent. he put a dash in there.
ODR with 1. Quick question. Has anyone here been in an accident with their truck, and did Swift try to charge you for the full repair cost instead of insurance deductible?
Whoa.
I haven't been in an accident, but you all know, and I'll talk about it a little bit. Went through a brick in my truck about 6 weeks ago, filed a claim immediately. I'm just going to be straight up with you guys, and I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm very upset with 2 things. Number 1, I'm very upset with the insurance company that Swift has, Mojave, because to this day, I still have yet to talk to anybody with Mojave about that. Now, with that being said, my breakdown that I had in Oregon this past week was caused because the hole in the charge air cooler just eventually got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just got to the point where it sent my truck to D-rate. We had it all fixed. Everything was fixed up in Oregon. But let me tell you guys, I went through hell with the insurance company getting that switched over, and also Response. And by the way, you guys, not a big fan of Response here lately, and I'm just telling it how it is. Me and my driver leader, we had to have a phone conversation. My driver leader's got, phone one ear and one on the other ear, and we're repeating back and forth. And I'm not going to mention the person's name because I don't want to call anybody out, but we're talking back and forth, letting them know. I'm trying to get them heads up on what's going on. They absolutely refused to call me and talk to me on the phone. Well, I had to basically go back and forth. That is bullshit, and I'm putting this out here because that's wrong. I don't know who watches this or who cares about this, but that needs to be dealt with because there is no reason. And again, I'm just trying to get ahead of the game to update them, to tell them what was going on, and no solution at all. With that being said, I'm going to go on my soapbox about that, but it sucks. Absolutely sucks. So I hope you guys don't go through that. But to answer your question, OTR1, supposedly my insurance got paid and paid everything with the exception of the $250 with the deductible. I'm sure I'll see it next week. The first rate that I had earlier in the week, it's probably because of the same thing. And it just destroyed the sensor, depth sensor. And I'm sure that's the reason why I had to derate the first time. So it should be under warranty. I've got the part sitting right over here in the cabinet under the phone. And I'm going to get upset if it's not a warranty part. I can tell you that right now. But it's besides the point. That was a $900 deal. The second one was almost $7,000, but that would be an insurance deal. But what pisses me off, like I said, is the rapid response thing. And I know Mr. down there, he's going back and forth with them right now too. And I don't think my dad anymore. There's another that had to go back and forth with shit like this too. It's getting, this stuff is old. It doesn't need to happen that way.
Yeah. I had to talk to him like a couple of weeks. It might have been like about 2 months ago. I had a truck that was in front of me had a flat tire, and it went up under my truck and busted the airlines. Luckily, it just busted the fitting. And so I hit the little button on the camera, and the camera caught it. And when I called Rapid, they did the claim and everything, and they said luckily I was wrecked by Greer, and the guy from Greer came out and fixed the truck. Like, it took us like an hour to find out why I wasn't, because it shut off. Like, my truck was stuck in gear, and it shut off and lost air. So they had to figure out why the transmission lost air. But I ain't had no. They did the claim on that. I hadn't paid nothing on it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a phone call in about 2 or 3 weeks asking me about what happened out of this situation. Guess what, motherfuckers? I tried to call you all 3 weeks ago to tell you what happened. Now you want to know what happened. You know, my French, but it really upsets me. And I know I'm probably going to get a phone call on Monday or Tuesday about this live because of it. But yeah, I wasn't a happy camper this past week about this. I was not a happy camper. But when all said and done, it got taken care of. At least I think it got taken care of. We're going to find out here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so basically, we ain't got no contact person with the insurance people.
So no, we do. We got a contact person. There's 2 people, okay? I got one guy, and I got his information. If you guys ever need anything, I got his information. You can contact him and find out who it is. But the problem is, everything's done by email. And same thing with Rapid. Everything's done through your driver leader now. You need to get something done, you get it done through your driver leader. That's the way it's done. So guess what? I'm not having any work done at any of the Swift terminals. I'm going straight to Love's to get everything done. And I'll let Love's take care of, and I can't go into specifics about the on-road BS either, but something's about ready to change with on-road too. I can't go into it now. You guys
they just announced it today on the Facebook group. What's going on with the on-road guys?
What'd they say?
Now, they said that.
Hold on. Before you say anything, what Facebook group was it on?
Yeah, what group?
The Swift, the actual official Swift Facebook group.
Okay, if it's on that one, go ahead.
They came out and said meet Mona, and so basically when we call on road, we're going to go directly to AI first, and then AI will take down all our information and then send the information where it needs to go. If we need to still talk to a human being, then Mona, the AI, will connect us with the human being.
Good luck with that.
Well, that's only half of what I know, and I can't tell you guys.
I'm not even going to get started on the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you guys the other half. But things are changing. I mean, again, they're trying to change with the technology of the times. I get it. I understand it, but maybe they're doing too much too quickly. Just like the last 4 or 5 years when they tried to push the electric cars, to the Americans and stuff. It's kind of the same thing. This stuff's being forced upon us. It should be, one thing at a time, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the older guys, Jonah,
You're breaking up really bad, James.
Do you guys hear me okay?
You breaking up?
You're breaking up really bad.
Now, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
I guess I need to talk with the microphone. I guess I'll be like Elvis here, but there's a lot of changes going on, and a lot of us older guys don't really like a lot of change, unfortunately, but we have to conform to the change, I guess.
My buddies from my other company I used to work for, we've actually talked about that a little bit because I told them how Swift has changed into a lot of artificial intelligence stuff. and they get ads because they've applied for Swift in the past, so they get ads to the comms, and they get in the know a little bit there too. And they were telling me it's funny how Hirschbach went AI for the driving a truck, and we're going AI to replace all the people in the office.
Hang on a second, guys. I don't know why everybody wants to text me while I'm doing live shit, but whatever. I haven't got one text all day, and then I get 5 all of a sudden. OTR with 1. Quick question: has anybody here? Oh, I've already read that one. To answer your question, I've never been into an accident, but we'll see how this one gets settled out. How did you like those pictures I sent you the morning of that company truck? It's a rat show. I mean, that's not the only one. So he sent me a picture of a brand new either 26, 27 KW company driver that has just literally trashed the shit out of it. And there's trash on the dashboard. There's trash on the seats and the windows. I mean, it's loaded with just trash. And it's brand new.
Right. That's a shame.
They tear it up every day.
It looked like Jonah's truck in a roundabout way. I'm just joking. Jonah's got a very clean truck. I'm just messing with him. I want to see those big eyes pop out, man.
Oh, man, I keep my truck.
Buddy,
I keep my truck good, clean inside and outside.
Your eyes got so big just as much as they were the first time you saw Jenny Poo.
Yeah.
But I keep the inside clean. It's unfortunately I haven't given it my truck a wash for quite a few weeks, and it looks nasty. And every time I walk up to it, I'm like, I should probably wash that, but I just don't have the time. I'm going to have to find some time.
Am I here? Are you guys hearing me okay now?
Yeah, that was before. That was before any of the issues. Yeah.
But there's.
Huh?
Oh, I was going to say there's quite a few company trucks I've seen that are just trash that are brand new. There's a Peterbilt right here in because I'm in the Oregon, the Tremont or Troutdale yard, and it's nasty.
Shannon, you okay there, Shannon?
Man, almost a major accident.
Aaron, your locations are turned off, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, mine are?
Yeah. So 2014 Terrence says I might come over to the lease side in 2 months. Hey, my number is scrolling down at the bottom. Give me a ring. You can call me after the show. I'll be up for a little bit if you need some information.
So is James Stoll's location. Remember, he's stuck in. It says he's in Greer 5 days ago.
Oh yeah, James, yours is off too because it still shows you in Greer.
I'll fix it when we're done.
I just got a notification. Loud environment. Chris Wellesley says I don't use Swift for anything. Nothing. I make my own calls for repair on road. I swipe my debit card, have outside insurance, etc. So if you're doing that, Chris, you're not getting Swift's discounts if you're swiping your own debit card. Just so you know, you got to let the stuff go through your settlement in order to get your discounts. You're losing and you're spending money that you don't need to spend. Remember that. I've said that.
I got a story for that one.
If anytime you set up outside work, you have to go through on-road.
Go ahead,
set
Chris.
it up.
Huh?
Go ahead. You said you have a story.
Yeah, I had a drive tire come off the bead. I guess it slowly let air, and it took the guy 2 hours to get there. It was like 67 miles there and back, or it was nice miles. He put the spare on, and he was trying to, put the other tire back on before he put the spare on. Sprayed 3 bottles of water, trying to figure it out. Finally put the spare on, and all that I was only charged $250 out of all that. And if you would have done that, like he done, like if you would have done it, like called, TA or whatever to come out,
$600-700.
Yes,
$800.
Yes, you would have been paying an arm and a leg for that.
Yeah, hopefully it's fixed now. I guess I'm here with one of our other guys in the group. I didn't know that.
Who are you here with?
Rick. I'm out here in Troutdale with Rick.
Oh, Rick Wells. You need to go catch up with him. He's a good dude. OTR Juan says, I had to call Rapid Response in Phoenix headquarters because they said it was a mistake. But it got me thinking, if I hadn't called, would I have been charged the full amount? That's crazy. I had to try to call Rapid Response Phoenix headquarters. What was the mistake? You got me there, buddy. I don't know what you got. There's JC. What's up, fellas? Just set the brakes at Dollar General in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Just went by there 2 days ago.
Oh, he's delivering tonight there. Yep.
Yeah, Dollar General.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to the world famous Cattleman Steakhouse in Oklahoma City. If you guys have never eaten there, by all means, go get you a steak from that place. Woo, that's some good shit. Man, that was a good steak.
Okay, so you had steak. So you had steak that night. So you had steak that other night, and then you had Outback today too. Man, you eating a lot of steak, aren't you?
Buddy, I could eat steak at every meal. Trust me, I got no problem. I am a meat connoisseur, man. What's that?
Hey, Chris, we still ain't got our steak in it, though.
Yeah, where's our steak?
I'm expecting we getting it on the 22nd.
Guys, you know what? We're gonna have a good time at the truck show next year. I can promise you that.
I already got me and Jonah already got the grill lined up and food. Yeah, we're already starting.
My friends, we'll get some steaks, and I'll make sure that I cover them for you.
We got ourselves covered already next week.
We'll
Next year.
get some steaks. I can promise you that. We're gonna do things a little bit differently this year. I'm gonna make sure Jenny Pooh rides with Chris. Okay.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
All the big carriers are going to AI. My company does the same thing. Then you get connected to lifters. But if you call in early in the morning hours, there's a good chance you'll get a live person. Terry B., I know you said before what company you work for, if you want to say. I don't think AI is replacing the people in the office. It's just a new way of them getting started since it's such a flat tire trailer, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I really think our company's replacing AI is replacing people. I really do.
Just for how much they're pushing it, it comes off as they're replacing the staff, because it started with rapid response, where you have to talk to AI before you could talk to somebody on rapid response, and now it's on the on road.
So Michael Shepard says that 27 kW was trashed out so bad it made it look like Jonah's Freightliner.
Yeah, all right.
Tyler Smith says, I heard Swift might be looking at maybe getting hood trucks, or is that a true rumor?
Jeez.
Buddy, let me tell you what.
It's a hood truck.
Tyler, you give me a call. I'll give you the vice president's phone number, and you can call him and ask him personally.
Yeah. Long nose truck. The only way that I talked to my driver manager, my driver leader. She said the only way you're going to get a long nose is if you bring it on with you and it has the mitigation system on all attached in it.
Yep, that's correct. They're not going to buy it. No.
I don't think you can get a hooded truck with all that stuff with the mitigation.
The newer ones you can.
If you ever look at one, you never see the brick on the front of the truck.
Well, yeah.
Think about it. Have you ever seen a hooded truck with a brick on the front?
No.
Because where would it go? That big chrome bumper. Yeah. That's a chrome bumper.
Yep.
Let me see.
It's not
this
available, here. But I've never seen one with it.
Where would it go?
Yeah, exactly.
It would have to be cut out somehow and put on there.
So let me think about this. I mean, that's kind of like buying like a big burly husky man wearing a pink tutu. What person's going to buy a hooded truck and have the mitigation on it? Think about that for a second.
Some of those mom and pop carriers, if they want to bring people in that want nothing but long, there's a company that's super big in eastern Idaho. They have long nose Pete's, and they have the mitigation. They themselves attach it, not Peterbilt. It's the same with those long nose Freightliners. They have some Freightliner Cascadia, some of the long nose day cabs, and they'll throw the mitigation system on it themselves.
I Oh, good.
I mean, they've been a company around forever. They're super big in Idaho. They're called Doug Andrus.
I've seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Terrence, you can give me a call after the show you want to. We'll be on about 2 hours like we usually are. Another hour and 15 minutes or so. Chris says, I also don't have to pay 10%. Okay.
Yep,
think-
they charge you 10% if you set it up through on road.
On road, yep.
I think all that's going to go away, though. Schneider orientation together, orientation. So we went through Schneider orientation together? You got to tell me who you are then, Terrence. You know what? I think I know who you are. Yeah, give me a call, please. Benny says, if y'all had the money, would you still lease or buy cash?
Lease.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever buy a truck straight outright.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because you can write off the payments.
Yeah, I don't think I would. If I had the money, here's the thing. I've always said, and all smart business people say, don't ever use your own money. Use somebody else's money. And that's kind of what my theory has always been. I know I've looked at several different ways of doing stuff, whether leasing here or whether leasing with an outside carrier or whatever, but I would never use my own money.
I mean, I've thought about going and just saving up some money, and not leasing through like Swift, because there's a gentleman that I was talking to. He just saved up. He leased his truck, and his lease is almost up, and he's using all that money that he gained from his lease to go put a down payment at an actual dealership, and he's going to finance it through a bank, and you can still write off those payments.
Yeah, but you can only do it in like a 3 or 4 year span, though. You know
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird the way it is.
Yeah, you just don't want to pay it off, and then you can't write anything off. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said woohoo. That was in what was the wrestler that went woohoo?
Ric Flair.
Yeah, I've said in Ric Flair voice. Michael Hinton said, "How is the loading time at the Black & Decker in Fort Mill, South Carolina? I see a lot of bad reviews." Jonah,
It should be a dropping hook.
Yeah, it should be. That's usually the way.
It should be a dropping hook.
there was a 27 Pete in Richmond Terminal, trash, all kinds of damage. Brand new driver was in it. Yeah, I just they're starting to give these brand new trucks these brand new drivers, and
I think they should not do that. That's one thing would be a pet peeve. That's one of the pet peeve things. Yep.
Here's the thing: all the new drivers right now, most of them are going to get a brand new Volvo because that's what they have a whole bunch of stock on right now. Is those Volvos because they sat for so long and they need to put drivers in them. I mean, I don't know how many, but the last time I was over at the Greer Body Shop, there was over 100 Volvos sitting over there, company trucks. And they got to do something with them.
Yeah, Phoenix. The last time I was in Phoenix, they had 2 full lines of nothing but Volvos, brand new, sitting there.
No.
Terry B says, JB Hunt, the one and only. Good luck with JB Hunt. That's all I have to say. I know you've heard my rant about JB Hunt. I don't want to go into it again. I'll give you a call tomorrow, James. Okay, Tyler. I'm trying to remember what you said here. I think I was just joking with you about calling me. What was you saying?
Doesn't Tyler work for us? Work for Swift? That's what I thought. Yeah.
Buddy, I was joking with you about call. You can call me if you want to. That's fine, but they're never going to get hooded trucks here, buddy.
No.
I won't say never, but you literally. It's kind of like the movie Dumb and Dumber when he's like, so you say I have a chance, a 1 in a million chance. There's like 1 in a million chance you might get a hooded truck. But yeah, they did that back in the 80s and 90s, but I don't think that'll ever happen again.
Well, do you think that someone we know wants to get a flatbed body on his truck, even though he's not a flatbed person? You know what I'm talking about?
Who would that be?
I'm not saying names, but
are you on here in the chat somewhere?
Do you think Swift will do that? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm curious.
That ain't gonna happen. Me and him talked about that. That ain't gonna happen.
He wants the flatbed stretched out body with a dry van, you know.
And Jonah wants Jenny Boo seat covers, and that ain't.
No, I don't.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Shaloop, you okay, man? You quiet. You just can't catch up with us tonight, can you?
I'm all right. I am muted because I didn't know if it was me with the background noise or not.
Nope, you're good, man.
Nope,
You're good. Michael Shepard says my 2019 389 had the radar system on the front. I pulled it off first thing. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like wearing a pink tutu on a hooded truck. I mean, the whole purpose of a man to have a hooded truck is to show you how big his balls are, you know? And it's still that way. I mean, and to prove that point, look at all the bull haulers with the balls hanging down on the back of their truck. I mean, that's status. The way it sounded to me, you can bring whatever truck you want. You can put that collision. Yep, you sure can. You can bring one, sure, absolutely.
Yep.
Mitigation systems are one of the worst. Yep, I agree. I know a lot of it is insurance, but the fact the carrier require it says a lot about their faith in your professional driving skills. There you are, Rider with Christ. There's your first dumb comment of the day. Keep bringing them, man. He never ceases to fail me, man, with his comments when he puts them on here. But says a lot of faith in your professional. Buddy, I got to tell you something. I don't know any company right here, right now, that doesn't do shit for insurance. I don't care what company you work for, whether it's a big one or a medium-sized one. Now, if it's a mom-and-pop operation, it might not be no big deal. But they're all about the insurance and the safety, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
It comes standard anyways now these days. I mean, unfortunately, Freightliner was the start of it when they had the Detroit Assurance, when they first started coming out with that, with their mitigation system, and they did really well, and people were still buying it. So why wouldn't these other big companies do the exact same thing and then get a nice little write-off from or be able to charge more for having that extra technology?
The only reason I haven't blocked Rider for Christ because he comes up with some of the off-the-wall bullshit that just makes us laugh. You know? Just makes us fucking laugh. Oh, man, I wish I was that smart. Did I read his comment?
No.
Automatic emergency brake system will be mandatory 27 trucks and beyond. Actually, I think that's 2028. I don't think and that's with the new DEF stuff, too. I could be wrong, but I think that's 2028. It's a 2027 law, but it's going to be 2028 model years because they're always a year ahead. Like the truck that I ordered is going to be a 27, but it's being built in 26. But I think you are correct. Okay, thanks on the drop and hook. It shows 1,500 can get in earlier, but how early can he get in? Fort Mill, South Carolina, guys. Remember the one question? How early can he go?
Does it have a preloaded
if
trailer?
you go in that blanket dinner, you better go early in the morning. That line be long sometimes.
There you go, Michael. Early in the morning, bud.
Or if you got a preloaded trailer listed on there, it means it's already loaded.
Yeah. Now, sometimes you go there during the daytime, you be a line.
Nathan Burley. I hope I'm saying your name right. The only thing I don't like about any lease purchase is weekly payments. I will never do that. You know what? Everybody always says that, but you know what? The payments are the same, whether they're monthly payments or whether they're weekly payments. It doesn't really matter.
It's going to cost
Doesn't matter.
$3,300 if you did monthly.
Yep, doesn't matter. Just my opinion. I'm not trying to derate anything you got, but yeah, I'm out of the Edwardsville, Kansas terminal, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yep. That me too. That's me too. I got Dawn.
Some miracle. Hey, buddy. Glad you're here.
Still sitting there.
Bobos in Phoenix, still sitting in Phoenix. I'm always there. They can't figure out the electrical issues.
Yep.
I heard that they got all those electrical issues figured out, and they're starting to issue those trucks to the company drivers. Be wrong, but that's according to Michelle. That's what was being said.
Wasn't there like some system update that they had to do or whatever? Push out.
Yeah, they had all kinds of system updates they had to do. Wes says the mitigation stuff is government mandated now going forward on the new trucks. Yes.
Yep.
And just like the wife says, look for the real Swift owner operators new Facebook page.
Yep.
Let's grow the Rabbit Driver family. And believe it or not, the Facebook page isn't really a part of the Rabbit family. Even though it is, it's not. Mr. Nick started that page, and we're just part of it. We want you guys to go and join that page and like, comment, and subscribe to this video and all videos. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, guys. I need another, I think, 16 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, almost to 3,000. I'm almost to other famous trucker YouTubers that we're not going to talk about. I'm almost getting into their realm. The last time that person said that I was a measly 1,600 subscriber channel. Well, guess what? I've grown. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all drivers. Safety first, family first. Absolutely. Thank you, darling. Go check out the Facebook page, guys. Seriously. Join it. We're going to start really doing a lot of stuff on that Facebook page once it gets bigger. You agree with my comment, but you think it's dumb. It's because of foreign drivers upping the crash rate. We'd like to see us turn that rate around, but it's probably too late to make anything better. I never disagreed with you, buddy. I do agree with you, but it's just you always face the comments towards Swift, but any company is going to do that. And yes, I agree with you. I think it's best that they get the foreign drivers out of here. Especially, well, let's put it this way. I don't mean foreign drivers. I mean drivers that can't speak English. You know, it's part of the law. It says that you have to be able to read and write and read street signs. That's the problem that we have. What I don't like is this lane keep. Yep, I agree with you. I hate it too. I'm not going to tell you what I did to it, but I did something to mine.
he did. Hey, check this out, y'all.
Jason says flatbed wheelbase. JC is the one that wants the stretch limo version of our trucks.
Yep.
He wants to put a mini bar and a couch,
Yeah, shower,
and he don't want
kitchenette,
and he doesn't want hood mirrors either.
That makes sense. Now that now I see who it is. He's always wearing his sunglasses all the damn time.
Yes.
but you know what? You can take your hood mirrors off. You know that, right? You can go gangster like I do. You can take your hood mirrors off. I personally like the mirrors.
Yeah.
I like them
Yeah,
because of the students. Is what I like them for. If I was a solo guy, I would probably try to take them off.
Really?
Mine broke the other day, and I had to go buy one. $130 later.
JC, you're here. Are you trying to come in? I know you're here.
No, he's talking about when you said
No,
somebody is here earlier.
Bull of the Woods. Hey, buddy. Fly Rabbit. Is that the Boise State logo? That's what it looks like. What's Boise State? Is it the Broncos?
The Broncos, yeah, they just went into the Pac-12 now too. They're no longer part of the Mountain West. I mean, the Pac-12 used to be a really dominant division, and then Pac-12, they just couldn't get any television deals and whatnot, so they disbanded. This is the first year that's coming back. The funny thing is every team that's on there is not part of the Pacific West, is not part of the Pacific Coast area. The only team that is the only two teams is Washington State and Oregon State. All the other teams aren't even part of the Pacific Northwest area or along the Pacific Coast.
All right. Well, we can talk about this later, okay, bud?
But yeah, that looks like a Broncos Boise State.
Yeah.
Another person wanting to try to do some crazy shit, man. Dan Knight, whoever Dan Knight is. Okay. Thank you for that call, by the way. We'll talk later. What was I was going to say something. Boise State. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, Mr. Aaron, I had the opportunity to not once, but twice go to the Stagecoach while I was up in that area. God, I love that place.
The Boise Stagecoach, yeah.
Oh, my God. Guys, if you're ever up in the Boise area, go to the Stagecoach truck stop. I mean, it's literally like walking into a truck stop from Smokey and the Bandit. I mean, it really is.
They've they've tried to leave everything original. They've only done one remodel to the building itself, and that was the bathrooms and stuff. But they've tried to leave everything the original, the way when it was opened. It's a pretty cool.
I got to tell you, it's awesome up there. I love Oregon. I love Idaho, Montana, all those states up there. But let me tell you, you got some freaking weirdos in Oregon. I said that at the beginning of the show. There's some freaking weirdos in Oregon.
Yeah, well, every state connected to the actual Pacific Ocean, there's weirdos to it. You have Montana. I guess you can say Montana, and us people who live in Idaho, we're weirdos too. Like us in Idaho, we have a lot of fun with potatoes. We figure out ways to make potato guns and have competitions with potatoes. And
I got a
Potato
question for you.
hotels.
So I got a question for you. We were broke down in Pendleton, Oregon. We were right there at that Wild Horse Casino. Well, they got a McDonald's in there, okay? We're literally bordering the state that produces probably 95% of the potatoes in the country, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are their French fries garbage? And it wasn't just once, wasn't just twice, but 3 times while we were up there, I had their French fries, and every single time they were garbage. How is that possible?
McDonald's unfortunately made a mistake, and they're starting to learn again. Lamb Weston is a huge potato provider for McDonald's. They are basically the provider for McDonald's, and they're super big in Idaho, and then obviously out here in Oregon and Washington. Well, the McDonald's has started to learn that because there's potato farms out here in Oregon and Washington that the potatoes aren't the same as what they are down in Idaho. They're not grown the same. They're not prepared the same. They're not any of that. So more than likely, you got fries that were made from potatoes here in Oregon or in Washington themselves, not straight from Idaho.
Nasty. They were the nastiest French fries I've ever had. I'm not a big McDonald's guy to begin with, but every once in a while, if you get them hot and fresh, sometimes they're good, but not.
Yeah. And that's one of the biggest the biggest things that are money makers for Idaho, besides obviously Micron. Micron's, when they get finished doing their stuff in Boise, the potato thing, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of these fast food potatoes, your fries are coming straight from Idaho. They're coming from Lamb Weston, McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box. There's a lot of big name fast food places that are getting straight from Idaho. So
Michael Pierre says, "Hey James, what's the name of the alignment place in Jacksonville you talked about?" So the place is MD Alignment, and the guy's name is Rocky. If you give me a text, Michael, when I get off the show, I'll text you right back Rocky's phone number personally. You can give him a call. Guy's phenomenal, does a great job. It's $350 for all 3 axles, as long as you don't have anything that needs some kind of major stuff done to it. He comes to either a truck stop or a rest area there in the area. You just call him up, make the appointment, and it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and he's the best in the business. What are you shitting about? All I see is the front of your dash.
Yeah, I screwed up. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
Buddy, you do it all the time, James.
Hey.
I was about to show something.
Gosh, James, put your camera back on, man. There you
All
are.
right.
I like fucking with you.
Jesus.
You know, what we're going to have to do, guys, is we're going to have to hook James up with Jenny Poo's what we're going to do. Huh? Jenny Poo be right up your alley, man.
You be coming out in the first 10 minutes.
Jenny's
She be coming out in the first 10 minutes.
Isn't Jenny in her like upper 40s, 50s? She's up there in the age.
She's like 52, 53.
About 50, bro.
James, are you single?
He's real. Hey, he's slow. He's slow off that. He wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if he wanted to tell you. I'm single.
Hey, I got you, buddy. Truck Show 2027. I got you, brother.
Man.
You're gonna make the 2 guys in the top in the center. You're gonna make those guys happy because I won't be bugging with them anymore.
Man, she comes to the truck.
James,
she comes to the truck. Said, "No shit, I'm making her leave again."
I'm gonna make her come just for the hell of it, man.
Man, hey, she gonna get She thought she got a picture of her this time.
Oh man, that's funny. Hexflex SS9 MM. guys, I mean, I don't know where you're all coming up with these names and abbreviations, but evening, gentlemen, Lone Mountain, waiting to pick up my new used 22 Pete 579 pack car. Any suggestions?
Pack
Not
car.
a big
Well, they
pack
got
car.
the pack car.
Pack car, yeah.
So
Especially
pack car's like going to play the roulette wheel. You bet on red or you bet on black. You got a 50-50 chance, and that's kind of what we say on the pack car motor.
Well, especially since it's an older 22. That's
I don't know,
Can't
man.
settle.
I wish you best of luck.
Yeah. What are you trying to take it somewhere, or what are you trying to do with it?
I would make sure you do it. I make sure you take it to a dyno place because I think
Yeah.
Lone Mountain suggested it. You take it to a dyno place.
Yeah, I take it to a dealer somewhere and get it checked out.
So I'm still going to stand on what I always say: get the newest truck that you possibly can afford. I'm always for the leases, and I mean, if it works out to where you can buy your truck after the lease, that's up to you. But a lot of guys just continue to lease and never own the truck for tax reasons.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. I don't really have any suggestions other than that. Like he said, go get the dyno done on it. And where are you picking it up? Which location? Make sure they got a dyno close by. The only thing that annoys me is the speed limiting. Not being able to go the speed limit when needed sucks and is dangerous. Well, you know, if you're a business owner, you don't really want to go faster than 65.
Yeah,
I
how
just-
fast you trying to go?
Yeah, I mean, I know there's sometimes where it warrants for you to go a little bit faster, but I don't know, man. You just burn too much fuel, in my opinion.
How have you guys done this week? This was supposed to be that big DOT crackdown week, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Slowing
it was last
down, checking for
Last week.
phones, distracted
I didn't see none
driving,
of
stuff
that.
like that. It ended today.
I saw a few.
Yep.
I saw pretty much the same amount of troopers out there. I didn't really see a whole lot of stuff going on. Really, same normal stuff.
When I left home, the state of Idaho, the port of entry right outside of Boise, they were cracking down. But here in Oregon and Washington, they were closed. Every last one of them were closed.
Georgia was hot. I seen a number of seemed like it was like every mile they had a truck pulled over. I was like, dang. I just kept
Yeah,
it 3
there was
miles
quite a
below
few.
speed limit.
There was quite a few in Georgia today when I was driving up here to Greer. But other than that, I mean, it's been quiet all week with what I've seen. We've gotten bypassed it. I think
Yep.
just about every damn way station except maybe one.
Yeah, but I went to a what's it called? Like a what's it called? Drive wise or something like that.
Non-fleet
Like,
worthy.
I
Yeah.
follow the
Non-fleet-
signs.
Yep.
It red flagged me, but when I went through, it gave me the green arrow to just
Bypass.
going back to the freeway. So I'm like, man, y'all could have just
Yeah, kept you on the
could
freeway.
have just told me to go. Yeah, had to
It's because
slow down.
you didn't trigger the weight scale when you went across it on the road. That's why they
Yep.
brought you in.
That or you were super close.
Yeah,
to the maximum.
too many trucks all crammed in together. I've been told they'll pull in a whole bunch of people just so you can they'll separate the trucks.
Oh.
Right
I've
up the
been getting
price
bypasses too.
The one sensor I agree with is the one for the blind spots, the one that makes sense. Roads had that on their trucks. Yeah, not mine.
Now, James, I noticed on the new trucks, the ones that we were looking at today, there's little radar things on the side of the new trucks on the sides. Did you see those?
No, which truck? The Freightliner?
The Freightliners. Yeah, the Freightliners. The new ones have the black little thing on the.
Yeah, they got the black look. Yeah, the newer trucks. Yeah, they got them on there now.
That's the blind side, isn't it?
Yeah, the blind
blind-
side thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on the owner-op spec trucks. It's not on the company. They're on owner-op specs.
Show that to me later when we walk over. I'll look at it again. Did y'all hear about the change with this? They want the trailers locked now. They want it through the two hose. Buddy, I always put in the two
Yeah.
hose.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean change?
Yeah, it's always been that way.
Yeah, that was like that.
I was told that in 2018. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
You
are
would actually get in.
there are
if you
some
can't-
trailers you can't do, and you just kind of get it in the best you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was told if you can't get it in through both holes, you just do the bottom one. I've actually had where I was down in Reno, the Sparks, Nevada yard. They've refused to let me out until I put it in the bottom.
Yep.
They're
exactly.
like,
I'm
we
about
don't.
to say the same thing.
Yeah, they're like, we don't care. It needs to be in that little device that we put on the trailer, and you need that. If we can see it's broken, you can put it in the bottom. Because I put it in the little hole on the door, and they're like, no.
Now put it on the class.
Yeah, because I was
Yep.
kind of.
Why the bottom one instead of the top one?
It's because they told me if you put it on the top one, it's sitting there crooked, so it's rubbing that lock.
Yeah.
To where it can rub straight through that lock if it's sitting there for a long time and you're driving down the road. If it's on the bottom, it's just hanging there.
Now, one thing I will say, as of late, I have been getting trailers with those brackets that line up perfect. It's been a long time since I've had a trailer where, because that's the biggest issue is those brackets are bent or don't quite line up. Well, I can't get it through the two hoops. So you do put it on the bottom one. But for the most part, it's always been, if it allows it, put the lock in sideways.
Yeah.
Because I had a trailer in front of me the other day that he had to get out and move it from the door, the latch part to the middle, to the two holes. And I was sitting there going, yeah, I always, the only time, now there is a few trailers I've ran into that don't have the double brackets in the, the bracket in the middle, the double brackets, and it's only got the door handle ones. And the bad thing is it only has one handle. So when you put the seal on there, sometimes you can't get your lock on there, to go through the hole too.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I got a situation to deal with at home.
All hell's gonna break loose now.
James leaving?
It all works out for you, man.
Michael Fernandez, you have just been added to the group chat.
I thought he was already in it. He wasn't it?
I thought he was too, but he just.
So, speaking of those little brackets, I heard on the main Swift Facebook group, some of those newer ones, they're all messed up already. Those brackets. Has anybody hooked up to one of the newer trailers yet? The
27s you're talking about?
Yeah, the 27s.
Nope. I've seen them, but I haven't hooked up to one.
I had a brand new 27 the other day. It's never been used. I mean, absolutely brand spanking new. Never even had anything in it. That was nice.
Alan had the new one from Lancaster the other day.
Was the bracket all messed up? Because there was a guy that went on the Facebook said that the bracket was all messed up already.
Brand new, never been used. So TJ says yes, it was Boise State. JC says putting the mitigation crap on a long hood is like buying a Mustang vet. Yep, with an automatic or a 4-cylinder. I never understood why people would buy Camaros and Mustangs with 4-cylinders.
The good old EcoBoost.
Hey. I got a small bone to pick with that. My Corvette is automatic. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'll still top 188.
4-cylinder or the little EcoBoost in the Mustang?
Well, I'm going back to the Fox bodies with the little 2.3 Pinto motors in them.
Yeah.
Man,
Pinto. I heard Pinto in
years. My wife wants to know when I bought my new Mach 1. She wants to know, am I going to put an automatic in it? I said, "Are you freaking kidding me?" The car came with a manual transmission because it doesn't have a motor or tranny, and I'm going 7.3 Godzilla in that with a 6-speed Terminator transmission. That thing
keep it the way it came. Yeah, if it was a manual, make sure you stay manual.
It's going to be a beast, and it's going to have a big Hearst shifter, one of the old chrome style Hearst shifters with the ball. It's going to be bad to the bone. Dodge Boy, I like in and out fries because they are made right from the grill. Buddy, In-N-Out French fries are the absolute best French fries you can buy.
You got to eat them when you get them.
That's right. Fast food.
Don't take them home. Don't take them home.
I don't know. I think Five Guys rivals that too. I like Five Guys.
Hold on a second. Five Guys isn't fast food. I'm talking about the fast food chains. Five Guys is a step above.
They're considered technically fast food. They're technically
fancy. Buddy, where can you listen to this for a second?
Do they have a drive-through? Do Five Guys have a drive-through?
Fries are $7 and your drink. You're spending $25. That's not fast food, buddy.
I don't know.
Five Guys don't have a drive-through.
I leave Jimmy John's, and Jimmy John's is a drive-through. It has a fast food. I'm always leaving with about a $20 sandwich. So
That's great.
Subway's getting
Smooth Operator says, interesting timing. I was just looking at an old BLL from 10 years ago where I ran French fries to Red Robin from Idaho. Okay.
Wow.
Red Robin. Now, that's a good place to eat. Have y'all ever had a Red Robin?
Oh,
Yep.
Long time ago.
Unlimited fries.
33 people watching, only 12 thumbs up. It doesn't cost you money, people. Yeah, please give me thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. He said 33 people. I'm showing 51 people in here right now with everything. 51 people. Give me thumbs up. Please.
He needs 16. He needs 16. Come on, y'all. Put him on the top.
Subscribers, guys.
But when that video of the inventory comes out, he'll get those 16.
Yeah. Thank you, Midlife. Loving your TikTok, especially music attached. Have to start James TikTok. Yeah, we're going to do that here real soon. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Midlife, please do. The guy puts out great content. Get his TikTok and also get his YouTube, please. The guy's phenomenal. He's very smart and full of knowledge. Don't get pulled in once. All right, Wes. Jenny's brownies, buddy. I don't know what that means.
No, he's talking about what Shannon was talking about.
Oh, okay. Yes, Nicole. Motivate him to turn out some. Tom, you're the reason why I'm doing a TikTok. If it wouldn't have been for you, I would have never even thought about it. So, any of you guys, and Aaron, this is something for you too. TikTok pays the best out of all the videos. You just got to build it, just like you do YouTube, and that is that's going to be something very, very soon. And you need to do it too, Aaron.
Yeah.
How much? I was gonna say James don't have a whole lot of downtime.
Yeah, I know that's the issue. Georgia doesn't have drive-wise or pre-pass. They do it the hard way. Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah,
so
scale.
Chris, you got anything to say down there, buddy? You're just quiet.
I'm listening. I didn't get pulled. I got pulled in once in Virginia. That's about it. It was packed.
Now, I know in Kentucky, every time I go in Kentucky, right there by Tennessee. Is it Tennessee? Tennessee, right there, 81, going towards like Midway and all that. Every time I go that way, they pull everybody in.
Which one is
That's
that?
how Virginia was.
Virginia definitely does. You know what? I got to tell you, though, the last 3 times I've been through Virginia, I haven't been called in.
I got called in this week, I think once or twice. Nothing happened. Just drove right through.
Mm-hmm. That's what I did with Tennessee.
Your Kenworth doesn't have the blind side box on the right. No, it does not. Don't get caught in the left lane in Georgia. Officer gave me a warning, no ticket, but a level 1 and wrote that it was in the left lane, but gave me points. Yeah, do not get in that left lane in no circumstance. Georgia and Florida both are those states that you do not want to do that.
South Carolina too.
Yep.
South Carolina, I think it's like a $300-400 fee.
Wes says, as for the speeding thing, it's the ability to pass when needed or get away from a gaggle of trucks. I've tried slowing down, and I swear they always slow down, but it's easier to just get ahead of it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. If that ever happens, and if I can't get around somebody for whatever the reason is, just get off the off-ramp, wait a minute, go on the on-ramp, and go back. Just let all those trucks get ahead of you. Try to get away from them. That's what I do. So Life says 15 more subscribers. Fly Rabbit needs to hit 3,000. We can reach 3,000. We'll do another merch giveaway, coffee mug, trucker, baseball hat. Let's give by the next week, friends. Now I want to have the 3,000 before tomorrow, guys. We need to get that done. And I ain't giving shit away. What are you talking about, dog? You can give away what you want to, but I ain't giving shit away.
He ain't giving shit away.
Yeah. We'll get you guys something of your choice. By the way, Mr. Midlife has a coffee mug. I kind of lost track of Red Raider. I sent him a coffee mug too, but I haven't heard back from him if he's still using it. He hasn't been on in a while, but Midlife, I know you're using yours. My carrier doesn't dictate if we use a padlock or not, but good luck stealing a forklift. Absolutely. And, you know, and the thing that I've always said, if Swift wants you to put a lock on your trailer, why not? I mean, what's the big deal? Put the lock on the trailer, because if something's stolen out of your trailer or they hack it or whatever, guess what? I had a lock on the trailer. You have proof that you had a lock on the trailer. You can always say, and what I always say, you can attest in court on a Bible saying, yeah, I put a lock on the trailer. Can you do it if you don't have it? Sure, you can lie your ass off, but why? It takes 2 minutes to put a lock on the trailer, if that. 30 seconds.
Well, especially if you're going back to check a seal, and when you check the seal number, you put the lock on, or if you're shutting the doors, you put the lock on. You know.
Yep.
You know, I'm not Mr. Swift by any means. You guys obviously know my little bit that I did earlier, but you know, the things that I've always tried to do, even before my law enforcement experiences, I try to do the right thing, and if they want me to do this, then I'll do it. Hey, is that Jenny? Is that Jenny?
No,
mute your Jill.
Hey, Jenny. Jenny. Jonah wants you, Jenny. Jenny.
Oh, he at a terminal.
Look at his eyes. He's smiling. He wants you.
He's at Statesboro. He's at Statesboro.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? You want to get on the camera? Put her on the camera. Put her on the camma, Jonah. Come on.
Jonah.
Huh?
You didn't mute
Come
yourself.
on, Honu, let's get it on.
No. Let her go now.
I don't want her to be gone. Put her on the show.
Nah, she done gone now.
So how's the TV working? They finally get the TV working there?
Yeah, it worked.
Finally?
Is that one of your girlfriends, man?
Nah, it was no driver.
Oh, get her on.
Nah, she was parking and somebody came in. Some dude got mad at her and jumped out and started taking pictures of her truck.
At the terminal?
Yeah, another Swift driver.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
And he didn't like help her back up if it was really an issue.
No, he backed up and then she was backing into a spot and the dude got mad at her or something and got out and took a picture of her truck and truck number and everything.
What the fuck?
So Michael says he used his first trailer with air suspension last week. That must have been an Abilene trailer. We were talking about that earlier.
There's a few Swift trailers I've had to where, if you pull I had one the other day, it was a 15 and it had the air ride. I had to pull the freaking thing to release the panel.
Yeah, I'm currently hooked up to a 151 that has the air ride for the.
Gotcha.
Yep. And they ride
well,
much.
keep
They
in
ride
mind
much
that I
better.
can only see how many people are in your YouTube channel. Yeah, I know that. Can we expect to see you dancing in front of the truck to popular songs on TikTok? No, I don't go by coach, nor will I ever go by coach. So that's never going to happen. But
You don't want to be the dancing trucker like the truck parking guy.
no.
Oh, I mean, I think you'd look good on you, James, having the Swifty dance instead of the Hirschbach dance to the Swifty dance.
We'll work that out as part of your contract, okay? I don't run the scales. I'm allergic to nightsticks. I get jaw swelling puppy. Absolutely, man. Why would anybody run the scales anyways? I don't get it.
They do shit. There was a couple Swift drivers that ran that freaking agricultural one that was it last week or 2 weeks ago. I was in the line waiting in line, and all of a sudden I see 2 Swift drivers flying by, and I'm like, I thought y'all couldn't do that.
So you guys might see something that you're all talking about. So wife says, Tom, I have some ideas for him. Me and our teenage daughter will. So she's going to have me dancing to some of these goofy ass weird songs and shit. I can already see it. She's already got plans for me.
That's no bueno.
She's gonna put me like, Dad, what was you like in the 90s or something? All these fucking TikToks that are coming out. What was you like in the 90s? And it's gonna show pictures of me back when I was a cop and shit with the Goo Goo Dolls singing in the background. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I was gonna say, what song is it gonna be?
It's those TikToks. Have y'all seen it?
I know.
Yeah, it's the same song.
Let's get rid of Storm here.
Oh, heck yes, Nicole. That will be some content. You guys already got me started. Have a lot of creative input on this TikTok. Your coffee mug was used just this morning as I took his 34. Awesome. Like to hear that. Hexflex SS9MM, I'm saying that right. Is it RM? Is it MM?
It's
can't
RM. I think
Okay.
RM.
Everything after Hexflex was added by in Iowa, and I'm not crazy about PACCAR. A 308 miles, good price. First time driving a Pete, I'm kind of love stuck. 252 year. So you got a warranty that goes another 250,000 miles with 2 years. That's not a bad warranty for an older truck, actually.
But you still want to do the dyno. I would do the dyno. Definitely do the dyno.
Absolutely. And you know what? Out of all the places to buy a used truck from, I think you're buying it from a reputable place. I looked at Lone Star many a times. I'm the new guy. I like buying new stuff. I just don't want to put $15K down on a truck. Maybe someday, but I'm just not in that position. I thought about it, but it's a lot of money to put down. P.S. Thanks for the content. I subscribed and thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Xplex. We try to do the lives, and by the way, guys, the wife made up a new Flying the Fellas with no Saturday Night Live and no Sunday Night Live, and we'll start using that. But either Saturdays or Sundays, we try to do live right around 7. Has anyone ever received a ticket in Pennsylvania, and how long did you have to pay, or did the ticket, it didn't say? Most states are, usually either 15 to 30 days on their tickets. You're probably going to have to call in and ask to settle that.
I was going to say 30 days probably.
Yeah, Florida, some of their stuff is 15, but there's a lot.
Every time I've ever gotten a ticket while driving a truck, the company I worked for has paid for the ticket, and then I've just paid them back.
Huh. I think Swift will do the same thing too if you tell them.
They used to.
Yeah.
They used to.
They don't do it anymore?
Swift don't pay the ticket no more. That was like, they stopped that like two almost maybe 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a company driver, they had a whole memo go out saying, "Hey, we don't pay the tickets no more."
Well, it's a little bit different with the owner operators, though. They do a lot more for us than they do for the owner or for the company.
Oh,
I think, and I don't know that answer. I'll have to find out. To be honest with you, I'll have to find that out. God, guys, I was thinking about that this morning. I haven't had a ticket when it comes to speeding. Let's put it that way. I had that bullshit lane violation, which was horseshit. The DOT officer just wanted to do an inspection on me. All he wanted to do, but he had to. They don't have to have a reason to pull you over, but he gave me the reason which was bullshit. But anyway, that was the last ticket I got. That was like 5 years ago. And speeding ticket, I hadn't had a speeding ticket in like 25 years. And that was the 25 years ago speeding ticket was really, honestly, just an honest mistake. Speed limit was in Nashville. Me and the wife was driving. We were actually pretty new dating at that time. And literally just left the police department like 3 weeks prior. And the Nashville cop got me speed limit dropped from 75 to 55, like within like then and there. He was in an old beat up an Impala, out of all things, the older like the mid 2000s Impalas. Wow. Wouldn't even know he was a cop. It was a piece of crap. But anyway, unmarked, stopped me, and I even said, I guess you don't do any kind of law enforcement appreciation. Nope. You got a ticket just like anybody else. I'm like, wow, I just got out of law enforcement like 3 weeks ago. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. My last ticket that I is about 5 years. I had a chain law. I didn't throw chains and got pulled over. My last speeding ticket, that one was just me being dumb. I was going 50. If anybody's been in Utah along US 6 that goes across in the Perry and whatnot, or not Perry, Price. It's backcountry. Me and a whole bunch of people in regular old cars. We were going 120, flying through there, and I was the last one in the back, so I was the easiest one to catch.
My ticket was literally 12 miles an hour over the speed limit. 12 miles an hour over. So I was doing 55 mile an hour speed limits. What's that? 12 miles an hour. What's it?
Well, it would be 67.
There you go. Thank you. I just couldn't think about it there for a second.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky. The officer said technically I could take you to prison right now
Yeah. Take your license, take your car, the whole shot.
for felony speeding.
Oh yeah.
He because I was going. He clocked me at 121, and the speed limit was 55.
You ain't
there's no
going
conversation
to
there.
You're going to jail. Is what
Yeah,
you're
anything
going.
over 20. Anything over 20.
Conversation usually.
But he seeing I was straight up honest with him. I was like, look, I was just racing some other guys. And he goes, well, to tell you the truth, the only reason why I pulled you over, obviously, is because I was in the back, the easiest one to catch. And the other guys, they took off. They kept going. And he was the only one. And he goes, see, you're very honest with me, and you're not screaming and yelling at me. I wrote it down to where you only went 15 above.
See, that's one of the old things that me and the wife used to always bug the shit out of us. We'd go to a burglary call, okay? And the people say, yeah, we were just robbed. Okay, where's the person at? What person?
Yeah.
We were robbed. So where's the gun at? In order for a robbery, you got to have some type of weapon, forced upon you, and you have to be robbed. You were burglarized. Somebody came into your house when you weren't there. You were burglarized, and that was one of the funny things. And like you said, you went to prison. You would have went to prison. Now you would have went to jail.
Yeah. he just said it was a state trooper. He said, you're lucky I'm not taking you straight to prison right now.
So the Incredible Bulk says Rabbit doing the Swifty swing. Yeah, that's funny. I might be doing some kind of crazy shit. That's funny, man. Incredible Bulk. I'm sure the wife's got something planned.
Get you a little song and a dance.
Once again, it's all about the timing. I gotta have the timing. Midlife says TikTok content. Nicole can wear one of her old uniforms and some of those pulled over skits. Okay. Damn, that's a great idea. You don't want to see my wife in a uniform. She's a little bitch in the uniform. Let me tell you. She knows it. She's got that little person attitude. Let me tell you what. I've seen my wife in action. She can beat some ass. That's why I'm scared of her. The Smooth Operator says, you think Lone Star used trucks is better than Prime Incus over at Pedigree? I'm hoping that I'm got some words, but yeah, I think
he's talking about Lone Mountain.
I know Lone Mountain and Pedigree at Prime.
Yep.
I don't know much about Pedigree, so I can't really speak on them. I've had a couple friends that have gotten stuff from Lone Mountain. But again, I can't compare the two. They're too hard to compare. Getting the old speed inspection at Dino tomorrow.
Dino, yep.
Oh, Dino, okay. What did you do, Sean, to get that ticket? Okay.
Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron.
Oh, for which one? Obviously the chaining one. I just didn't chain up. I was a heavy haul truck, and we sat for 6 hours because a driver, unfortunately, rest his soul, was killed while he was chaining. So I was like, screw that. I'm not gonna put myself at risk and get killed while I'm chaining too. I'm heavy enough. I'll be able to just go straight through while State Trooper was sitting right there, and pulled me over for not having any chains, and then refused to leave from behind me until I had all the chains on. And then that speeding one is self-explanatory. So,
So Gary says in Oklahoma, if you get a ticket, you got to pay on the spot. That is absolutely 100% true. My trainee got one. Actually, he didn't get one. He was gonna get one, and they said it was taking so long for everything to go through the process, and they said, "Yeah, we're just gonna give you a warning."
Speaking of that, also, I remember too, because my girlfriend got a ticket here in Oregon. Oregon will actually set up a payment plan for you. The state of Oregon or whatever county you're in, you call the county courthouse. You tell them, hey, this is my ticket. As long as you don't fight it and you tell them, yes, I'm guilty, they'll set up a payment plan and they'll take out so much money per month until it's paid off.
So Midlife says change. What are those? Heck no. I agree with you, man. I
don't chain up at all either.
I don't throw chains. I show them, but I don't throw them.
Swift paid the ticket I got from Karen in the northbound I-75 scale in Ocala. Ticket was $100 and Swift charged me $107. I thought that Swift would pay him. Sean Rose says, been driving for 4 years, and my first ticket, and it was for pulling over in a place right before going down a mountain. Okay. Strong arm robbery is a thing that exists. Okay, I don't know where that.
But you got to have a gun. You got to have a gun and all that.
Yeah.
Or a strong arm.
Wife in uniform, she's going to be pulling over the yellow truck, not me. Hey, they always say the bright colors attract them. You know, they always the old thing was red was a ticket writer. Anybody that had a red car was always going to get pulled over. I can tell you guys right now that that's complete horseshit. That's not a true statement at all.
I was going to say, then why isn't Schneider getting pulled over all the time? Their big old bright orange trailer.
The color does not. I'm talking about cars more than anything.
Yeah.
That's total false.
So got a question. So is the quota thing a thing, or is that a makeup thing too?
Wasn't for us. I mean, I'm not saying there's not agencies out there that have it, but we never had a quota. But you know, it is job security. My buddy's an FHP trooper. They don't have a quota. But
was there a quota for arrests? Because I know there's I got a buddy who was part of NYC police department, and they didn't have a quota for tickets, but they had a quota for arrests per month. You had to at least have one each month.
You're talking about New York City. I mean, how hard is it to arrest people in New York City?
Yeah.
I would imagine it's pretty easy to arrest people in New York City than it is, you know, say Pendleton, Oregon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, we never had anything like that. And my wife, she actually worked for City of St. Petersburg, and to my knowledge, she didn't have any type of quotas. And that's a pretty good sized agency too. So, Jeremiah Gibson, hey buddy, hey guys, James, I'll be back from Elmer on training tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I'll be back from Elmer. I'm hoping you're going to be back with Elmer. Is that what you're saying?
He'll hear back from Elmer.
Okay.
He'll hear back from Elmer on training. I guess is he a new one?
No, Jeremiah, you're gonna no. He's an owner operator. He's here right now. Jeremiah, you know what? Jeremiah left and came back. That's what it is. He had some family issues. I think somebody passed away in his family, and he had to leave for a while. Jeremiah, you're going to be in good shape, buddy. Just let me know when you get back, and I can help you with. Oh, I know he wants to go to the percentage board too. Wasn't here the last time he was here. Let me know, buddy, and I can help you out. He's one of my hires from before. Midlife says, I saw that someone put out this carrier may now have strike 2. Oh, I wonder what that is. You're going to have to tell me. Strong arm is an unarmed robbery. There is no such thing as an unarmed robbery. All it takes to robbery charge is to involve. And again, you're talking law. Every state has different laws. Florida, that's not the way it is in Florida. Or Kentucky. It's not a quota, it's a mission. Yeah. No quotas, Chris, but I have participated in a few contests to win some dollars for monthly stats. Yeah, those are always on the DL. You're not
Used to be.
Our secrets,
Used to be.
If you guys don't know, JC was an officer in California. Yeah. Those are on the DL. You're not supposed to tell our secrets.
Contest to see who can write the most tickets or what? Arrest the most people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always wondered what comes of someone not having the money to pay for on the spot at scales, and if the carrier won't either, I'd hope nothing serious because that rule sounds literally highway robbery. Yeah.
Well, you probably got to sit at the scale for,
No, Jake. I'm already on percentage. I'm planning on. Oh, yes, that's right. I didn't have because of family either. I didn't leave. You know what? I apologize, Jeremiah. I thought you were somebody else. I know what you're saying now. I've got another gentleman that left for a few months because of family issues, and he's coming back. So, Jeremiah, yeah, you're the one. I told you to get a hold of Elmer so you can train. I remember. You got to understand, man, I talked to so many people throughout the day. Midlife says, where they contest or bets, I can get more tickets than you tonight. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details. We're going to keep that a little bit on the side. Guys, you got to understand, I don't know how long ago it was JC was cop, but it's been almost 25 years since I was. So all that stuff has been, I say 25 years ago, but add another 10 years. So I'm talking 35 plus years ago before we were doing that shit. Back then, there weren't any cameras. There weren't any other crap that we had to worry about. Training is in the training program. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Here we go. Wes. Florida statute. Unarmed robbery is classified as section. All right. God damn, man. You got to prove everybody fucking wrong. Well, let's put this way, Wes. Let's go put you a uniform on, okay? And let's get your hair cut. Let's lose you about 15, 60 pounds, and then you can become a cop, and you can go arrest people for being in a robbery. And you're not even talking about what I was talking about to begin with. I was talking about home burglaries is what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about robberies. Yes, you can be strong-arm robbed on the street without a weapon. I agree with you. We were talking about home burglaries. God damn, Wes. You always got to try to prove somebody wrong, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wow, James.
What pisses me off is trying to tell you how you do your fucking job. Statute limitations are up. It's all good. Abso-freaking-lutely. We are okay on that. Well, I can see where that's going to fucking go. James is robbing Wes of his opinion. That's exactly right. So
He's strong. He just strong-armed him.
here's an officer of the law that's currently an officer of law in Florida right now. He knows what I'm talking about. I'm robbing Wes of his opinion. I don't know why you got to blow off West here. A lot of cops out here are just badge criminals. Oh, God, here we go. You and Wes, you and Wes go get a hot tub together and get you a beer, okay?
God.
You guys can go get a hot tub together. How about that? Holy shit, this Mike. Have you ever heard how the ICE operations are going in Minnesota pretty good?
Whoa.
I knew what I was talking about, and you can get a robbery charge on a burglary. Buddy, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you're talking out of your head again. I'm a bad criminal. We're all bad criminals, man. You know, Wes and Rider for Christ, go get your hot tubs together, man. Y'all can play pokey poke with each other.
Oh,
Don't forget to set out the flowers and candles.
I got me some popcorn now. There you go, Francis. You're next, Francis. How about that? You're the next one on the hot seat.
What is this guy doing?
This has been a good live tonight, huh? Chris, what's going on, buddy? What's up, Salute?
It's going.
He's got to smoke a cigarette right now because it's getting intense in here.
Yeah, Wes and Ryder, man, they getting at it.
Well, Chris, I got it. Chris Soprano, we got to go get us a waffle here in a minute.
If it ain't raining, it was storming. It was thunder and lightning just a minute ago.
Buddy, there ain't a drop of rain on my windshield. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Are you in a different zip code than I am?
Yep.
You're on the other side of the lot. It's raining. You know how it be? You drive from one section dry, cross the street, and it's storming.
I've seen it happen before too.
So Midlife says, hold on, Nicole was law enforcement. Does that make you the badge bunny? I'm the badge rabbit. How about that? I don't know, man. The only way you can get a robbery charge on a burglary is if people are at home while you're burglarizing said home. They call it home invasion. Yes, sir. That is correct. A lot of laugh. Let's see how to stir this pot. Yeah. Rider for Christ. Hot tub in the summer sounds like a bad idea. Any other suggestions? I don't care, man. Too funny, James says Skyline.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the last refuge used for the popo. If you don't agree with them, they did. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, my God. I'm going to leave your dumbass comment up there for a minute so people can soak that in.
Hold on, let me see this.
Oh my God, man.
Shannon's getting his glasses on.
I heard about your all's little spat on the chat where you got booted off of it too. Man, that was funny. I thought it was a joke, but it was true. So there you go, guys. Look at Wes's dumbass comment. Last refuge of the popo. Wow.
Hey, you're not gonna sit there, man. This dude is tripping. Hey. You're not gonna sit there. Hold on, man.
Uh-oh.
It looks like I have missed a good show tonight. Yeah, you might want to rewind and go back to about the hour and 15-minute mark. That's when shit really gets real. Cops degenerate. Degenerate, maybe. I was having a bad day. It's all good. Might be having a bad day right now. My grandfather was a Detroit cop. Yeah, Detroit was a rough city. Oh, Shannon's got it going on now.
How they gonna pull in if you park right here?
Someone's trying to park in front of them. Yep, see?
Can't speak Spanish. Can't speak English.
Man, when the police come, they're gonna tell you move this truck. You can't stay right there because trucks can't get in with you sitting there. You know that. There ain't no parking spot.
No English.
Right, but right over here in the dirt, see that day cab? It's spots right there where you can back in. Just right on it, right here, where this day cab is, it's a big lot right there. It's 4 trucks parked in right there.
Oh.
So I went through the Border Patrol checkpoint, and I wanted to so badly say I don't answer questions. When he asked if I was a citizen, but I don't want to get it beat up in Spanish. Get him, Shannon. Absolutely. I'm back on. Shannon.
Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to put it on mute.
I got Shannon.
He can't understand nothing I'm saying. No way. But he talking about.
I don't understand.
No English. No English.
Man.
He's giving him the business. Absolutely.
Well, he ain't gonna stay right here. I know that in a minute. He got to take this truck because they can't pull in. The man. How is there a way? I can't do the camera, huh? Like push a button and it flips.
Yeah, you should be able to turn it around, like
Yeah,
do like the regular
your
turnaround
phone,
on the camera.
your phone camera.
Yeah, just turn your phone camera around. You should be able to.
Oh, facing front, facing back.
So you want to do facing back? There you go.
Look at this. So this dude,
Yep.
look at this. This dude is blocking all of us. So everybody that's parked right here,
hell no.
and he just and he's done pulled up like 6 times. That's why I kept looking like, what are you doing? And he's like, yeah, I park here. I was like, you know, that's not a parking space.
Where you at? He's in Florida. Where you at in Florida?
It's the Punta Gorda.
Yep.
It's the pilot right here, right off the 75.
Go and tell the pilot people that
He probably don't want to pay. He don't want to pay for parking, so he can get it for free.
No, it's not that. It ain't no more parking. You know, this is a small lot. But doing this is stupid.
What do you got going on in Punta Gorda? What are you doing down there? What's the
no, I dropped that load. It's a Walmart right up the road, right like 14 miles away.
Arcadia.
And I dropped it off. Arcadia, yeah. So I'm picking up a load tomorrow. Oh man, it's right up the road.
So JCT Jenner is as in involved backwards. They fall back to insults and yelling since their brain is too small to have an actual debate or defend their views without resistance. My God, man, where are we going to? This isn't politics, Wes. We're just having fun, man.
Let's just drop it, Wes.
God, man, let it go.
Yep, drop it.
Damn, Shannon, I take it back about the automatic bed. Jeez. He don't want none of you, man. That's funny. I saw two Punjabis throw down in the Love's Fuel Island. Both of them lost their shoes in the fight. That's funny, man. You know, my trainee said that he saw 2 of them washing their feet and shoes in the sink at the Love's the other night.
I walked in on that too.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yep.
Too. I've seen that too.
Wash your feet in the sink and play in the toilets.
Chris says truck stop parking is one thing he's not looking forward to, buddy. I'll show you tricks around the truck stop. These other guys in here, they love parking at truck stops. I don't. I do because I have to sometimes, but I got other places I'll show you. By the way,
I wasn't even supposed to be here. I was supposed to actually be home.
By the way, Chris is getting his CDL, I think, this week or next week, and he's probably going to come on the truck with me. I'm going to train him.
Nice.
The smooth operator, we don't answer questions, free citizens of the world. JC says, Wes sounds like you're the kind of guy that has the problem with cops because you break the law and then you get mad when you get caught.
Yep.
I watched the guy flash a dude's red airline because he would not move. Wow.
Put a quarter in it.
Wes says he is having fun. Slashing the airline makes no sense. That wouldn't make him move any faster. Now it's stuck until he gets it fixed. That is a serious cell phone. All right, guys. What a fun night this has been. We've learned who follows the law. We have learned who doesn't follow the law. And we have also found out people that maybe possibly wear dresses and other items. Anyway, what a fun night. I'm glad this show is just kind of a non-Swift show, I guess you could say, in a roundabout way. With that being said, guys, hey, if you're interested in coming to Swift, my driver code and my phone number is down at the bottom. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Swift is an awesome place to work, and it really is. We have fun here, as you guys can tell. We can, just chat it up, do whatever we want to, and it really is a good place to work. All these guys can all agree with me. We have our issues, just like any other company does, but we all make money. That's what's important. Anybody here disagree with that?
Nope.
No, and I've only been here for what, about a month?
Yeah. Yep.
And you're making money, right?
I'm making great money, better than company side.
Oh,
With
yeah.
any of the companies I worked.
Man, they're doing nothing but scamming me and turning off my fuel card and everything else. Nope.
The only person that might disagree was James, and he's gone. James has had some bad luck, unfortunately, but he still likes it here, and he's still here.
Man, these 45%.
Yeah, they're ripping us off.
They're ripping us off.
They're ripping us off. They're
So I will
scamming
say
me.
this,
They're turning
because,
off my fuel card.
I got
my own money though. I'm good.
I got a friend who's inquiring, and I'm hoping he comes over. But he brought up a really good point, and I had to bring it to his attention that we don't go through this at Swift, where what they call it, micromanage.
Oh shit, no.
It's amazing how if you don't call them, nobody's gonna call you. So that's just a small thing, but to some people that's an important thing. Meaning, you get your load, you get dispatched, you hit the road. You be responsible enough, get to your load, get there on time, get it picked up, get it dropped, and you don't hear anything from anybody. So
as long as you're being safe and you're not causing accidents,
you don't hear anything.
Accidents
no
and problems. Yeah, you don't hear nothing.
I talked to go ahead.
Today I got the first time in weeks I've heard from my terminal, and the only reason why they reached out is because of my terminal. I guess I don't know if your guys' terminals are doing the same thing because of the record heat that's going across the entire country right now. They reached out to me specifically to me today and goes, "Hey, how are you doing with this heat? We've had a lot of drivers come to us and tell us concerns about their idling and everything else. Swift is doing this and this and this for you guys because of the heat. Don't worry about idling. If you need water, don't worry. Make sure you got water with you. Go to the terminals. Most of the terminals will have water. That's the only time I've heard from my terminal in months.
Yeah, I was gonna say I talked to my driver leader OOC maybe once, twice a week at that.
Same here.
Yeah, I'll call her. I call her mainly just to get dispatched on the load or call.
Yeah.
BS, and I call and I BS with her. We laugh and joke around, and I have no problem with my OOC.
So
Yeah.
Midlife says eagle is just a sick bird. It's only against the law if you get caught. Just don't come to Lancaster. You'll get stuck. Chris and Jonah hauling those cheap loads, so keep posting them.
You got that right.
Looky there. There's the Deacon. Hi.
Oh, look who it is. It's Alan.
The Deacon. Come on, James. We all follow the law at least some of the time as truck drivers. Cops are just narcissistics. The last DOT violation I got was an issue that didn't exist. He made it up. And, buddy, I'm not saying there's not bad cops out there. I'm not saying that at all. They're out there, but the percentage is very, very low.
We're going to keep on with that, aren't we?
Anyone else having issues with dispatch on loads? I seem to have to call on everyone to be.
Yes, you do.
No,
Yep.
you got to call.
Yeah, they're having something with the system.
Sometimes the system will lag, so of course you give the call in. But outside of that, I mean I'm talking about where you have somebody on you, where you know they can see where you're at, and they call you asking you where you at, how long before you get. They don't do that here at Swift. With the dispatch, sometimes it don't capture where you're at because of the signal, what have you. Yeah, you got to call it in and say, hey, dispatch me. I send a quick text. By the time I pull to the stop sign, all my stuff starts chiming. So
I mean, unless you have a high profile load. I mean, I've grabbed some high profile and high priority loads out of Oregon here that go into Idaho or Utah. I've had the planner reach out to me specifically and go, hey, we wanted to make sure you're gonna actually make this on time. Other than that, no, they leave you alone.
Yeah,
we got some good comments here.
Those are verbal dispatch. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Some good comments. Some Miracle. Dion says, completely strong arm robbed West Mag. Then turns around and does an advertisement in his friendly voice like it's never talking after. That's funny. Dion. Probably getting sued by somebody for a ear or related injury. So here's the best comment of all, my wife. Rider for Christ, I'm a retired sheriff's deputy, and I am not narcissistic. And I am ethical and have high morals. Absolutely. And the heat is on. Heat is related. Absolutely. I never did anything against the grain when I was an officer. I did everything by the book. Never got in trouble. Never got reprimanded. Got many accommodations. Worked for 2 separate agencies, went right up the ladder on both of them where I wanted to be. I'm not saying there's not bad cops out there, but the percentage is very, very, very low. Most cops enjoy what they do. Most cops do it because of integrity and, the respect. And, you guys just don't respect law enforcement, then, do you really respect our country? Because in a roundabout way, law enforcement is it's about America. I mean, honestly, in a roundabout way, because the guy's got a spotlight on his head. That's kind of weird. But anyway, law enforcement's been around for a long time. And they're here to take care of you people, whether you like it or not. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I guess that really went nowhere. But to be fair, Saw Miracle, I don't think he was actually made. I thought we were just joking back and forth. I'm not really good at reading situations sometimes. Okay. Are we going to see Lady Rabbit commit a murder? Florida Chris saying he's a bad cop. That's funny. You ain't no bad cop. Stop it. All right, guys. We're at the 2:08 mark. I think we need to cut her off. We've got some comments. Let's get them in. We got about 5 minutes. Jonah's eyes are about ready to shut, so I know he's ready for bed. Chris hasn't said words.
Yeah, it'll be about 5.
And Aaron, man, he's still got daylight out. He wants to go out and run around and raise some hell.
No, I'm struggling to stay awake. I just finished off my monster. I've been up since 3:30 this morning, but yeah, it's barely after 6 o'clock here.
And Shannon's about ready to go beat up some Punjabis.
I am a puppy dog. I'm not gonna beat nobody up.
So here we go. One of the best comments ever. Like Denzel said, to catch a wolf, you gotta be a wolf. Training day. Proud to have on the proper side of the force, buddy. Could use more of that, especially on the DOT side. It was almost a cop myself, but backed out. Sometimes I don't think DOT cops do anything in a facetious way. I think sometimes the way they do stuff and the way law enforcement, I say regular law enforcement is, they can stretch the truth a little bit more than what police and sheriffs and law enforcement can. The DOT rule and the DOT stuff is really kind of an interpretation of the way the officer sees. And sometimes it can go a little bit further than what it needs to. Because honestly, I don't care how old of a truck you have, how new of a truck you have, any good DOT officer can always find a violation, even in a brand new truck. Always. So the law itself is so broad. And honestly, there's a lot of things, and we've talked about this, there's a lot of things that need to be revisited. I don't think the 70-hour rule is a good rule. I think the 30-minute break during the day is stupid, in my opinion. What good does it do for us to take a 30-minute break? I mean, seriously.
We've been on break since we got the load. We sitting down.
Yeah. The 11-hour clock I get. And honestly, I think we should be legal to drive 12 hours a day and then take 10 hours off. 12 hours a day, 10 hours off. Forget about the 70. Forget about the 30-minute clock. Because, I mean, who in their right mind really? I mean, I know there are some super truckers out there that are going to drive 12 hours. But in reality, most of us are going to stop 3 or 4 times within a 12-hour period anyways.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stop 50 times within a 12-hour period because I don't want to drive that much. But the 70-hour clock is dumb, in my opinion.
Man, as Uncle Rob would say, we all have soft hands.
That's right. Who's Uncle Rob?
He's a big TikTok star from he used to work for Merstic Transportation, and he would talk.
Yeah.
He would talk about, I did 1,700 miles in one day.
Dang.
My wife says similar. It's Francis. No. I'm much better than that. I watched Dateline in 2020. I got other ways. Talking about murdering somebody.
Dexter. Be Dexter.
They deal with idiots all day. You know their clientele. You see these dummies every mile at the truck stop. Exactly. He just made the most perfect comment right there. The reason they are the way they are is because of the dumbasses that are out here.
Yep.
Like the guy that's parked in front of Shannon right now. That's the reason they have a job. Is he still parked there?
No, he pulled off.
Okay. Francis says, I always heard of DOT cops like to pull in the nice or well-maintained trucks for easy inspections. Never had that done yet. Most of the time, my truck is in pretty decent shape. This truck, obviously, it's a Kenworth. Shit's starting to fall off of it. It's got some miles on it, and we all know the parts, the ground bearings and shit that fall off of it. Unfortunately, it's starting to break down. And again, I don't know who took care of it before me. That's the big issue.
Yep.
All right. Any of you guys got any comments y'all want to make before we break off?
Nah.
Hell no, he isn't parked there. He thought he was dying right then. Luke, you got anything, buddy?
Who, me?
Not really, no.
Oh.
Okay. Christopher?
Nope.
Jonah?
Yeah.
Or Hona? Is that what we said? Hona? All right. Aaron?
Nope.
Shannon?
I'll just say for all you guys and everybody that's watching, have a productive week coming up. Be safe. Make it home, the way you left home. Make sure you make it back home to your loved ones.
Amen. Got a couple more comments, and then I'm going to read the last 2 comments. Just the other day, I literally got told by DOT that's a lot of lazy officers pulling in the clean trucks because it makes their day easier. He said they internally investigated it. Huh, interesting. Okay. You guys have a great, successful, profitable week. Stay safe out there. Thank you, Skyline Auto Sales. And don't park by Shannon, says Jason.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go back now, and I didn't put mute, so I need to make sure I didn't say nothing that's gonna get me in trouble later.
You didn't say that.
You basically you said you're a puppy, but if you're a puppy, then I'm a freaking Dalai Lama. I mean,
Dalai Lama.
All right, guys. We'll cut her off here. JC says, night, fellas. Be safe and have a great week, everyone. Yeah, same to you guys. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for coming in tonight, guys.
All right.
All right. Later, guys.
Peace.
Later.